DeFi tools, and we talked about things that you can use to do research and things that is needed for you to like get started in the Web3 in the DeFi space. Um, just like we talk about Web 1, Web 2, Web 3, yeah. So when we come to Web 3, the main base of everything that we are doing is the DeFi aspect of it, right? So does anybody have any question for those that joined? Does anybody have any question from the class we had yesterday? You are free to like open your mic and ask your question before we dive into today's topic, which is DeFi security. Okay, seems nobody has a question. So once again, like I said, today's topic is DeFi security. So I'll be sharing my screen. Share audio sound. Yeah, share screen. So I'm using my laptop today for a better review of things so that we can have a better experience. So can you guys see my screen now? The problem now is that I don't even know if, wait, I'm coming, let me try to join the call with my second device. Or, because I can't even get notifications from the Telegram now, so that's a bad thing for me right now.
We can see your screen, sir.
You can see your
Okay,
screen.
okay, because I'm on mobile now and I can't like see any reaction from the other side. But I want to like try to join this thing with my second Telegram so that I can see interactions on the screen. So just like I said, today's topic is DeFi security. I don't know if that makes sense, as you can see on the screen. So the outcome of this particular class is that we all can understand how to protect ourselves in the DeFi space. I don't know if that makes sense. So when we are talking about the DeFi space technically involves everything that we are doing on chain. I don't know if that makes sense. Everything that we are doing on chain, be it lending, be it swapping. This invite link has expired. No wonder people couldn't join. God. Can anybody drop the invite link of the group on the comment in the community link, please? So I can send it to some people that want to join. More didn't want to have hiccups today for this class. Okay, so I'll be moving to my second slide. So first of all, why does security matter in DeFi? Now, we had a lot of hacks. We had over $3.8 billion plus lost to hacks in 2022 alone. And if you guys remember yesterday during our conversation, we made mention about anything you send, any mistake you do on the blockchain, you can't reverse it. I don't know if you remember when we talked about that, because someone asked the question about this, and then I think it was Jay that asked the question. I remember, yes, it was Jay that asked the question, and we said that any transaction that you do cannot be reversed except and only if the person, you know, the person that you sent it to. That means the person has access to the stuff, right? Now, the honest is that this, I can't see the reaction, so this thing is like, oh god. Let me revoke the link that I used, revoke, so that I can get a new link. Coming, sorry. Oh god, why is this happening again today? So in DeFi, you are the bank. This means that you're responsible for keeping your funds safe. There is no fraud protection, there is no check bank, and no account recovery if you make a mistake. So security knowledge is actually non-negotiable. And here is one of the things that I've learned over time. Most of the time we don't like know that when it comes to this particular stuff, that we ought to be very, very, very conscious of how we interact with everything. You know, there's this Igbo adage that says it's easy to get money, but it's hard to now safeguard that money. I don't know if that makes sense. But to make this thing more explainable, you find out that even this year alone, I don't know if you guys have seen the news about a lot of protocols that's been hacked this past few, like in this last month of May. A lot of protocols was lost, they were hacked, they lost access to their stuff. And it's not even funny because these are like the one that they lost was not even like 10 naira or so, it was like block money. I don't know if that makes sense. So these things now they affect the workflow, they affect both the team, they affect a whole lot of stuff, and a lot of things that can push someone into losing funds in the crypto space. Now, in traditional finances, they have safety nets. um when your bank gets hacked, the bank themselves, they're the ones that cover it, depending on how your bank was hacked to. Because if someone use your ATM card to like remove money from your bank, that one don't go. So hope we know that. But if um it was an error from the bank, they can cover this particular money from you, or you sent money to the wrong person, you can go and apply or appeal to the bank. Although this one takes an interval for them to like resolve this, they can still like send you back that money. Or you can even like that's creating a dispute for that particular stuff, right? Or if you forget the password to your mobile your bank app, or you forget the password to your USSD code, you can easily like get them back when you're talking about the financial things, that the financial or centralized applications that we have. So things like our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, our Google, our Gmail, and all these things, right? But now, when you come to DeFi, you notice that everything, you are your customer service, you are your security, you are your everything. And the crazy thing about the blockchain is that it does not care about your feeling. A transaction that goes out has gone out, and then it's gone forever. The only thing now is that you can always track that transaction on chain. Just like we talked about tools that we can use yesterday, when we talked about tools, you can always track them using the blockchain explorers, depending on the blockchain that you're interacting on, right? So now, as you can see today, what we're going to be covering today in today's class now is going to be common attacks type and scams, flags to always watch for, and then best practices to stay protected. Now, if you check the group, I dropped medium content where I say that you guys can like actually scroll through before the class or after the class. You can still go through them so that you can get a better understanding of what this class is all about as well, right? Because for me, one of the underrated things that is being taught in the Web3 space is the security aspect of it. We always talk about make money, you can do this one to make money, do this one, but we don't mostly talk about the security aspect, which is the most important stuff in the Web3 space as a whole. I don't know if that makes sense. Now, as you can see on my screen, what we're going to see here is the common risks and attacks. Now, there's something that is called phishing links. Now, phishing link can come, they are mostly a link. As you can see, they are fake websites or links that look real. And again, for your safety, you should always ensure you are checking the URL. URL means you are checking the link of that particular site. You must check it before you connect your wallet. And now, here is one of the things that scammers take. Now, for instance, let's assume you join a particular campaign from a project. You notice that there is an account that looks like that same project that you are interacting on, and then they create the same replica of that account. Now, different might just be slight. Something some of them even go as far as buying a blue tick or a gold badge for that person just to scam people. And the crazy thing is that people always fall scam for this thing. Why? Most of them don't even have the knowledge about this stuff, and it affects them. I don't know if that makes sense. Now, Fusion Link again, they are sometimes they send these things through Gmail. Some of them are being targeted to people. For instance, now they target some kind of transaction that you do. So there are some kind of phishing link that is being targeted to users. Some of them even clone Gmails that, like, if you go to your Gmail, I've seen some. If you go to your spam folder on Gmail now, you'll be seeing a lot of scam messages there. If you have an active Gmail, you can go to your Gmail spam now and check it. You see that if you go to that, you'll be seeing a lot of messages there. You'll be seeing rubbish content. They tell you that come and subscribe, create an account, then that you're going to win free money. Nobody's giving you free money if you did not pay or get to interact with the product. That's reality. I don't know if that makes sense. But that type is called a targeted phishing link. Some of them even camouflage some of the centralized exchange that we use. They can copy Binance Gmail and send it to you. They can copy a Gate.io account and send it to you. Some of them are also live in Discord. I don't know if you guys have been in Discord. Then some people drop a link and tell you, for instance, you are looking for some information. Somebody now enter in that Discord and I'll send the link immediately and be like, for more information on this project, click on this Discord link. Bam. Now, if you mistakenly click on that Discord link, these people automatically have access to your Discord. And now they can even use your Discord to scam people. And then you are going to be the one to pay for them because you can't even prove anything you are doing, right? Now, first of all, to even understand what you are protecting, we have to be clear that these bad guys, now one of the things that they're after is your private key or your seed phrase. I believe that we talked about what a private key is yesterday and what a seed phrase is all about, right? Now, a private key again is like a string of words that is mostly long that covers access to your wallet or access to a particular blockchain inside your wallet, assuming you created a wallet using a multi-chain wallet. And yesterday, when we talked about multi-chain wallet, we talked about a wallet like Trust Wallet, where you have access to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tron, many blockchains, all the blockchains that I know, you can access all of them inside the same wallet. And I'm using Trust Wallet because one of the most common that is a multi-chain wallet, right? We also have things like Phantom. They are not that multi-chain, but at least you can access Solana and Sui inside it. We have Backpack. I think you can also you can access Backpack ecosystem and Solana inside it. This one that should I call them? Yes, they're multi-chains because it's just more than one chain that's inside them, literally. So now your seed phrase again, just like I said, there are that 12 or 24 random words that has been generated for you when you create a wallet. I don't know if that makes sense. So now just know that anybody that have access to that wallet has access to any money that you have in that wallet. And this is one of the things that these scammers mostly target when they send you a phishing link. Most of them even embed a contract. If you remember when we talked about a contract, we said that a contract is a code that runs on the blockchain. That for a contract to be confirmed, a smart contract to run, it's based on a code that has been run for a particular condition to be met. So now through this phishing link, now they embed a contract that if you sign in your wallet, probably the smart contract will say that any money in your wallet will be transferred to their own wallet. Immediately you are connecting your wallet to that site and then sending or signing that confirmation, everywhere will just blow. I don't know if that makes sense. So is that scary? Is that scary? Is that scary when we are talking about this? Like, that's what I'm talking about. This one, smart contract books, right? Now, if you want to talk about rug pulls are mostly this one mostly happens to people that trade the gen. Or mostly, like if you remember yesterday, we talked about some tools again. We talked about things like DeFi Llama. We talked about CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Now, these are places that you can at least go to see some projects, their information, anything that related to that project to like get a better understanding of what that project is all about. Now, most people that suffer these rug pulls are mostly people that go and invest into meme coins. Right? Because that's where this one happens mostly. It also happens in utility tokens. It also happens in like some project that we have been seeing. People that join airdrop, then the project decide to like pay themselves and then play on the community's emotion. So that's number one. Right? Now, fake tokens. This one is one of the one that is very, very crazy. Now, because of a particular hype is on a particular narrative. Now, for instance, now they say that let me use Nigeria for instance now. That Tinubu is going to win the currency now. People that is on the gen now, most of the time they just create dollar Tinubu. Now, probably the original Tinubu itself wants to launch a token, and they have not like deployed the token or verified or created the token. Now, a scammer will first of all go and launch that token and now name it dollar Tinubu. Now, people will be rushing to buy because there's one thing in the crypto space. If I buy a token before and you buy on top of me, I get more profit. So it's a crazy thesis. So because of that, now the project now allows people to buy into their token, and some of them can't even sell. You can buy into a token, but you cannot sell a token. That one are called mostly that ones are called honeypots, right? Now these are the common attacks that we have. Now, how can you like safeguard yourself? There's this tool that is being used to check. There's this tool that is being used to like assess what's it called? I'm trying to like remember the name of this tool. DeFi something. Jesus, not DeFi Llama. That one now is mostly what people use to like check tokens for people that is trading the gen. I'm coming. So in this place now, when they check that token, like you can get the contract address from that particular place, and then I'm trying to. I don't know why this thing like left my brain right now. Although on Solana we have some platforms that you can trade these mint tokens and everything, right? Um, Kai, how did I? The name of the stuff is it's not trade. Is it trading votes? Trading votes is different from this thing I want to talk about. But that's by the way. And again, just like I said about the social engineering part, scammers pretend to be support staff or influencer trick into giving up your seed phrase. And note, I told you guys yesterday, anybody that chats you up and tell you that they're going to send you a big amount of money for you to send your seed phrase, or they tell you that they want to buy a old Phantom wallet or Solana wallet that they're going to send you for so, and they tell you to send your seed phrase first. Just know they are scammers. I don't know if that makes sense. They are scammers. So you should always avoid these people. Now, for this part, we are going to be talking about the best practices, the golden rules, right? Now, we talked about your seed phrase. So for your seed phrase, write it on your paper. Is me, I shall not dey follow this rule because someone like that is a quite careless like me, I might lose those paper because I've lost a lot of my notes. Although there are people tell you that yes, that they have a file where they keep their stuff, but something can happen to that file and then you lose access to it, right? So at least you can back them up. To some drive, but this one of this they are the most safest rule is not for you to like type it online. But like don't post it on your Twitter account and be like, this is my seed phrase, Asauna. That means you want to give everybody access to your stuff. And again, as you see here, never share it with anybody, not even the so-called support. I don't know if that makes sense. So you should not do that. Then the second one is verify before you sign. Read every wallet purpose. For instance, let me just show us an example of how a wallet looks like. Um, let me use tools. Okay. Want to like, and one of the things about this thing is that it's not also advisable to be typing. It's not advisable to be typing. For instance, let's assume I want to go look for this about. I use Google search. You notice that there's a lot of options that is going to show you. So because of this is another way that scammers used to like scam people. So to be on the safe side, you have to go to the project that you want to interact on, to be sure, because you can see a lot of fake sites. Like let's assume a project, they can easily, if they want to clone these sites now, this is the project I'm looking for. But to be on a safe site, I went to their X account now, and then I saw their app, the site I'm going to. So I'm typing according to what I'm seeing on their official page. I'm using their website now to like log in. So because if this is a closed site now or a patient link now, you might not know. The only way you will be know is only and only if you are familiar with that site. I don't know if that makes sense. So as you can see here, this is just an example of products and how to assess that. Like we're talking about, remember the essence of what we're talking about is verify before signing. So can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let one person open their mic and talk because I can't see any interaction on the Telegram, please.
Can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Everybody is reacting.
Okay, sharp, sharp. I don't know how I can make this so that I can be seen. Okay, let me try minimizing the Telegram call. All right. Just imagine this thing. Ah, I'll just leave it. I don't know. Since you guys can see my screen, we can vibe with that. So now this is like the index. We know yesterday we talked about centralized exchange. We talked about decentralized exchange, right? So this status now is an example of a decentralized exchange. And to access them, you can see we have a lot of wallets that we can access. So as you can see, these are different type of wallets that you can access. Most of the things that you are seeing here are mostly hot wallets. Remember what we said about hot wallet. A hot wallet is a wallet that is always connected to the internet, right? While a hardware wallet is a cold wallet is the one that is not connected to the internet. So we'll be using Slush wallet, which is the native wallet connected to like for Swift blockchain only. So as you can see now, the wallet has connected. So yeah, Now let's assume I want to like swap this particular token to another. So you see, one of the things that we do is that we look at the readings there to understand what we are interacting with, right? So when I click on confirm now, you see the there's this is the contract that comes up on your screen. As you can see now, view the transaction, approving will grant the application permission to make the following changes to your wallet. You can see now, this is what is going to happen when I confirm this transaction. I don't know if that makes sense. So this is basically you confirming the transaction to be sure that what you are doing is not safe. Now let's assume this site is not verifiable. You will get a notification this place. Most wallet shows you this thing. So for one of the wallet I love that have this top security for on Sweet now, this law kind of shows you that this is like this transaction is probably scam. Another wallet I love the most is OKX Web3 wallet. I love that wallet with my full chest. Like they will show you that this wallet is probably scam, right? So that's just to like show us an example of how this one works, right? Because I told us I'll be showing us visuals while we are talking about this. Now, another thing is bookmarking official websites. Again, so you guys see, don't Google DeFi applications. Remember, don't Google them because you might mistakenly go and click on the shame or the fake website. So it's either you have their website on your head or you are going to another one. I don't know if that makes sense. Like for instance, now one of my like when it comes to Jupiter now, I already know that Jup.ag. I'm already familiar with this one, so I know their website. So I easily go to this one. This one is for Solana now. So let's assume I want to go to another project I love. See this. So these are ones I always interact with. So if you send me a picture link to this ones now, I will know. I don't know if that makes sense. So you know, just like I said, when it comes to DeFi is like it involves a whole lot of stuff, both buying and selling, trading. As you can see now, this one now, I can trade margin. I don't know if you guys know about margin trading. Just like futures trading, but it's different. You have Swap, this particular platform. This one is also on Sui. You have N. This one now, you add token to this particular place, and then you are earning. So I think maybe in another bootcamp we'll talk about yield farming and how to leverage on yield farming. I think I was supposed to talk about this on the first day, but we have to like have a better knowledge of how this thing works before we dive into that aspect. So that's by the way. So again, using a hard wallet. Now for large amounts, it's advisable to use a cold wallet, something like Ledger, Tezos. It keeps your keys offline. Use a burner wallet. Now, using a burner wallet is simply using a fresh wallet for new or untrusted. Like for instance, let's assume there's an app you don't trust. You are not advised to use your main wallet to interact with them. Why? For security purpose. Now, there's something that's called revoke.cash. Now, this revoke.cash, I think I wish can I send this video from my Telegram community? Okay, don't worry. This revoke.cash now, you can use it to cancel smart contract permission because something can happen to a smart contract and then it kind of alters it. So let me show also what revoke.cash does. This one is one of the old way I used to like randomly check my wallet to know if my wallet is safe or secured. I don't know if that makes sense. So when you come to this thing, it gives you like a tutorial video of how it works and everything. So what do we do here? All you have to do is to connect your wallet, right? So for this one, I'll be using Rabbit Wallet. I love using this wallet on my PC. Sorry, input my password. So now you can see now. So on this revoke.cash now is something that I easily use to like check if there is any risk available on my wallet. I don't know if that makes sense, but let it load well. Let me show us how this particular website works because I think I check my own at interval of 2 months or 3 months or something like that. Randomly check it, and the beautiful thing about it is that for this particular website is like basically EVM compatible. If you remember what we talked about EVM, I said that EVM means Ethereum Virtual Machine. I don't know if that makes sense. So anything that is being built using Ethereum Virtual Machine, that like when you talk about the language, that means they're using Solidity. You see, you can see everything that is EVM based. All these chains or ecosystem that I see here, all of them are EVM based. I don't know if that makes sense. So as you can see now on my Ethereum now, there is no approval. that look suspicious, because the thing is that you can see now the last time I revoked a particular transaction that it was looking suspicious. So OKX brought a pop-up for me that Alpha, this your wallet looks quite suspicious. So say make I revoke them. So now it's not just now on BNB too as well. You can show me my BNB for me to know approvals that look suspicious. That's what this particular website does. Revoke.cash. So basically, this one is just for EVM based, so that I can track histories of any transaction I do, because this particular wallet now is like my burner wallet. So it's something I use for my airdrop and all these things. So I don't like keep my main money in this particular wallet now. So as you can see, this one now, this thing now is actually wrong. Like this unlimited. I don't even know that I set unlimited, because when you set unlimited, that means the project can easily come and move money from your wallet without even your permission. So to be on a safe side, let me show us how this thing works. I'll be revoking this transaction. As you can see, this transaction will cost me a fee. It's mostly like a, so you do not need to revoke this. Oh, so as you can see now, it's telling me, sure you guys are seeing now that it's telling me that this contract is a scam. So maybe if I interact this wallet now, if I try to revoke this thing now, it's going to affect my wallet. Are you guys getting what I'm trying to explain now? If you can let one person like open the mic and tell me yes, so that I'm
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sharp. Now, you see this one now, it's telling me BUSD. So with this one now, I can revoke it. Do you see? I don't know if you guys, those just to show us example of what I'm trying to explain. So if I revoke this transaction now, that means anything that is coming from this wallet now, I can access. Nobody can access my wallet from here. So assuming I've interacted with this contract now, it can affect my transaction. So now I'll just show us another ecosystem, and then we'll move on. Let me check base, because my base I use this wallet for base interaction mostly. So let's see if we have anything here. Ah, wow, see wahala. So you can see this one cookie. So let me just select all of them. So we'll revoke it. Let me just, so as you can see here, you can even like you can do group revoke instead of doing them one. So I'll just revoke everything that you are seeing here. By batch, you pay a small fee of $1. So basically, anything that you're doing, you're also paying a fee to run all this thing. Does that make sense now? So that's by the way. So at least I believe that with this now we understand this thing. Another thing that you should also do is that anytime you are done using a website or anything, please remember to disconnect before you close the browser. Does that make sense? Yes, even if you like, it doesn't make sense. So I'll be closing this browser. Again, what are red flags that you should take note of? First of all, if you see any of this, just stop and walk away. This part is very, very important. Like way, very important. So one of them, as you can see on the screen, is someone DMs you offering you to help or giving you alpha. The person left X that he or she is doing, Baba come carry this thing, come enter your this thing. Sauna. You self go reason the gist. So this is something that you should like be very, very conscious of, right? Ensuring that nobody, you should even know the place that you're even chatting on X to start, right? So if anybody sends you a message that you don't know the person, please don't click any link that they send you in your DMs. Now, a project promises guaranteed returns or risk-free yields. Should I show you guys? I think a lot of projects have sent me this kind of message, and then let me know if I can see one to show us an example, because these are ways that they have scammed a lot of people, and then everywhere was blah ship. But let me just skip this part. So now if somebody asks if for your seed phrase or private key for them to give you money or for anything, that's a red flag. So these are things that you should take note of. Or the website URL is different from the official one. It's a scam. Don't click on it. Again, a token was just launched with no audit or anonymous team. Like you don't know anybody behind the team or anything. You should not buy into that token. Then another one that anybody that is pressuring you to send money or to do anything for a deal, it's a red flag. Don't do it. Celebrities promoting a project on social media, like a project that I don't know about, is a red flag. So the takeaway from this class is that in DeFi, you are the bank. Security is your responsibility. And again, never share your secrets with anybody for any reason. Don't try that. And again, verify any website that you want to, and even the smart contract that you are interacting with before you send it out to anybody, right? So this part is very, 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 very important. Now, start small and put the amount you can afford to lose. Use revoke.cash regularly. This was basically for your EVM. I think later on I'll show us other applications that you can use. I think OKX. Let me know if I can access one of my wallets from OKX here. So OKX randomly shows me. It shows OKX Web3 wallets rather. So I'm coming. Let me unlock this. Let's say my hand on that. Okay. So as you can see here, there's something that is you can see approvals here on OKX now. So you can see approvals that I have. So if you scroll down, it's going to tell you manage approvals. So from here now, see the risky ones now. There's no risky one for me here. So anyone that is risky, OKX Web3 wallet shows me the risky ones, and then they keep on budging me to tell me that I should cancel those transactions. So the reason why these ones are like this is that because they are not that risky. But to also be on a safe side, you randomly have to like revoke them. Click on revoke selected, and then you apply and continue, blah blah blah. So that's just it. So just note again, for you to like dissolve any approval, you will ask you for a fee. So I think with this one now, you are even on a way better safe, but I don't know if that makes sense. So I think I'll be skipping this one because I'm no longer using that blockchain. So this one is on Plum. So all these things are different blockchains, their stuff. So you see now, like this now, it's helping me to like revoke access to anything I've interacted with before in the past. I don't know if that makes sense. So that would be that. Okay, there's no gas fee on this particular blockchain. Oh, this one I could cancel this one. So that's just an example of me doing this stuff, as you can see here. And this one is under crops. So with this, it just like shows how the security aspect of this works, right? So this will be wrapping up the class. So does any other person like have a question? Mm,
Okay, good evening. I don't know. I hope you hear me. Sorry, can you hear me? Mm. Okay, Anika is hearing me. Don Current, can you hear me?
yes, yes. Sorry, I don't know that I muted my mic, but we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
All right. My question is for this booking stuff. Sorry, you talked about a site that can. Sorry, I was having network glitch. You're talking about a site that can be used to check if a token is fake. I didn't get that part. Then this revoke site, like I want to know how does it work, right? Is it you put in your wallet address and then to check all the using you have done and know the ones that are fake, the one you can revoke or
Okay, now do you know about OKX Web3 wallets? Let me start from that. I think it's going to be easier for you on OKX Web3 wallets. Do you know OKX Web3 wallets?
no, I don't know about that.
But did you see when I was sharing my screen to like show the OKX Web3 wallets?
Was it that one that was pinned to your browser?
Yes, wait, let me share my screen again so that you see it. Share screen. I'll get back to you now. More this thing is making okay. So now using OKX Web3 wallet now. You can see my screen now, right?
Yes,
Then
yes.
please, okay, so this is like a Web3 wallet extension because I'm using a laptop. So on a PC now, you can add them as extension to your wallet. Does that make sense? So this OKX Web3 wallet is also a multi-chain wallet. What do I mean by multi-chain? It does not only accept one blockchain. As you can see Ethereum, you can see ZK Cash, Zcash, yes. You can see Tron, a lot of blockchain. This one is Meta BM. A lot of blockchain. Bitcoin. I can receive even Sui on. I can receive Solana. So this is another example of a multi-chain wallet, OKS Web3 wallet. So on this OKS Web3 wallet now, they have something that is called approver. So on this approval now, you can see the transactions, the approvals that you have given to different platforms, or rather the apps. When we talk about the centralized applications, so you can see approvals that are given to any application that you have interacted with before. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kings can So now on this particular page now, note that this wallet now you can get the OKS wallet and then you switch to the Web3 part. So for this one now, when you click on manage applications, manage approvals rather, to show you the risky ones here. You get now?
Okay, it does that automatically.
Exactly. So that I'm saying that one of the best wallet I love is them because of these security functions that they have as well. Do you get now?
Yes.
So the risky ones now, it shows you all the risky ones here. And also note that for you to like cancel a smart contract, you are going to pay gas fee on that particular blockchain. Hope you know what a gas fee is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for those that don't know what a gas fee is, a gas fee is something the fee that is being charged from you anytime you want to interact with any platform on a blockchain. Although it's not all of them, things like they are signing that does not require you paying any fee, but the ones that require you to pay a fee, they collect gas, and the gas fees differs according to the blockchain you are interacting on. For instance, now if you're interacting on Bitcoin, the fees on Bitcoin has dropped now though, but one of the blockchains that have the most expensive fees is Bitcoin and Ethereum before. But now Ethereum now the fees is like around 0.01 to 0. Sometimes $10 safe or more. I remember as of 3 years ago, I don't pay $40 plus on gas fee for me to send $10 on Ethereum. But it's because a lot of people were using some certain things, right? But that's by the way, that's one thing I hate about EVM, but that was then. But the layer twos make like transaction fees very, very cheap and stuff, right? So like example of you, like which I was trying to like show us before. I don't have any fees on this particular blockchain here, so I cannot like revoke these ones. But all these ones that is there is safe. That's why I'm not seeing them on the risky aspects now. Does that make sense?
Yes. So, what about others? Let me say, like, what about this thing, Trust Wallet?
No, Trust Wallet does not have that security. Trust Wallet does not.
Uh,
The site I talked about is revoke.cash. See it here. But this one now, you can access every blockchain to manually check it by yourself. And just like I said, you have to like connect your wallet. I showed it before. Let the stuff show. You connect your wallet and then you select the wallet that you are. But just know that this one is EVM based. But that one now, that OKXO now shows you not just only EVM, like other blockchains that you have connected your wallet to. Does that make sense now?
yes, yes.
Okay, sure. Then other places that I can be sure or to check for other places that I can go to check if a token is scam is things like if you check on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, you verify if those tokens are real. If you don't see them there, just know that they are scams.
But is it possible that a coin can still list on CoinMarketCap or even CoinGecko and then it will still be fake?
No, coin they are very, very strict though. Let me show you how CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap looks like. It's not any project for you to even list on CoinMarketCap. A lot of you must verify who you are. Why CoinGecko? Let me show us how the interface of both of them looks like. Start to see them. So this is how CoinGecko CoinMarketCap looks like. So this is as you can see now, you can see rankings, you can see categories, you can see historical snapshots, you can see token unlocks. You can use this thing now to do research, just like we talked about yesterday on DeFi tools that to use, right? You can even see upcoming sales, upcoming overall NFT stats. You can see prediction, like on the prediction market, you can see trending, recently added, you can see community sentiment. So from this place, these are things that can help you for researches. Does that make sense? So from here now, you can know if a token is fake. I think of recent they integrated, see see that scan, like blockchain scans. You see mem explorer. I'm rejecting this cookie. Thanks for banking with us. So now on this mem explorer now, you can track to check. But hey, see what I was looking for. What I was trying to tell us that time was desk screener. Yes, I remember what I was saying that time. Desk screeners now. So from here you can see tokens. This one are memes. They are not officially listed on coin market cap. Oh. Does that make sense? These ones are meme coin. So from here you can filter to see new creation. See, you can see the amount of money that is into these particular ones. Let me show us desk screener because I just remember the name now. Desk screener. So it's another place that people can also like check token total cap of a particular project and stuff. So you can actually see on every blockchain, as you can see here, all the blockchains that is here. For instance, now let's say I want to check Ethereum. So if anyone you're looking for on their screen now, can check, or you guys know what is called a CA. CA means a contract address. So for any token that you trade on, they have something that is called a contract address. So for you to interact, you have to be sure of the contract address. For instance, let me use this one to show us what a contract address looks like. Okay, cool. Now, um, let me go to token that like that tokens. I beg. Let's leave these people. Let's leave meme coins. Market overview. Sorry. Okay. Spot markets. I think funny enough, these people they even integrated AI. Okay, so you can see their AI here. So you can even ask their AI's question with regards to any token that you want to like talk about. So now I want to look for a token that we can check its contract so that you see that something that is called a contract now. So we are opening hyperliquid or hype for short. So I'm coming. Note this hyperliquid is a blockchain. They also have a token. So as you can see now, they have a contract here. So with this contract now, you can also be sure that you can confirm and verify that you are on the right token. Let's assume you are buying somewhere that is not like a centralized exchange. And note, this contract is only available if you are buying on Hyperliquid chain itself. So let's assume I want to like use Deskrina to look for this Hyperliquid now. I'll go to search and then I'll input the smart contract. So this thing is called a smart contract. This smart contract is dedicated to a particular token. Have you seen that it brought me to Hyperliquid itself? Does that make sense? If you guys can understand, if you guys understood to this place now, please was someone should open the mic to talk.
Yes, sir.
So what a desk
I'm
screener
not
does now is that sharp. What a desk screener does is that desk screener also helps to track where there's liquidity in a pool. We talked about liquidity pool, right? We said that a liquidity pool is a place that money is added in a particular pair for you to like trade between them. So now with a desk screener, if you have the right contract address now, I can see where money is. So from here, if I click on this, it's going to direct me to another place for me to like buy and sell this token now. Does that make sense? So that's just that. So from here, I can also like, if provided you have the C contract that you want to do, from verify if that contract is live, and also if that the honeypot. From this section, I token honeypot. What's a honeypot? Let me rephrase again. Honeypot is a token that you can buy. Also, like if they play, makes sense.
I can just hear you very well.
I answer your question correctly. So God, I beg. Let me um
can't hear you.
I'm so sorry, guys. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you.
I'm also sorry. I had to like switch to my mobile phone. I noticed that my laptop was kind of glitching, and this the data. I'm using a router, so I had to like switch to my mobile phone now. So sorry about that. But since you guys can hear me, let me try and join by so that I can easily share my screen on the PC. But does any other person have a question? Does any other person have a question, please?
Just a quick one. This Web3, sorry, this okay Web3 wallet. Does it have mobile app? I want to know that will open it.
Yeah, sure. Yes. I have a mobile app. I have the mobile app. I think that's one of the wallets I use on my phone. I use the OKX or three wallets. Like their wallets. If you open their wallet, it's going to show you exchange and then um let me know if this thing is going to allow me to share my screen outside. I don't know why this thing is showing me only X guy. Only Telegram, sorry. But you can download the app from Play Store, Apple Store. Just now you're going to see OKX on any place. So inside it, you can now access both the Web3 part of it and then the centralized part of it. Does that make sense? Meanwhile, shout out to Safe. Safe, happy to see you here. How hope you are doing great.
I'm not good. Good evening, everybody. I keep missing class. Please, I need accountability partner. School is stressing me, and then I keep missing class because this is so painful. The fact that I actually wanted to learn more about this wallet aspect, so it made me say I miss them. Even yesterday class, and I promised myself not to miss today. My network hang, and I just logged and I forgot that I'm supposed to call to Telegram. It happens, so sorry about that. Good evening, everybody.
Okay, no problem. At least we're happy that you're here. Probably we can talk about accountability stuff later on in the day. But still, at least the class are recorded, so I think the admin will like upload everything. He has not uploaded. I think I sent the recordings to him today. So that's just it. But still, I'm always free. I'm open to chat with anybody. You are free to like chat me up, and then you can ask me your question outside the classes as well. I don't know if that makes sense. So once again, we are happy to like have you here. Thanks for joining us in today's class. So, does any other person have any question to ask me in regards to the topic DeFi security or anything that related to the security aspect of it, or if there's something on the security aspect that you want me to touch on that I did not touch on, you are free to like ask me your question. Anybody? Okay, I will take it that everybody understood today's class. So we'll be wrapping up the class. Just like I said, I didn't want today's class to be long. Like yesterday's one was like 1 hour plus. Jesus, hi. But it was fun. I'm not going to like, even though network was like trying to like join us and everything. So once again, like I said, one of the underrated things that is not being taught in the Web3 space is the security aspects. And it's up to you to know that you are the person that is in charge of your funds. So ensure and make sure you don't joke with your phone, because just like I said when we started, it's easy to make money. Not don't use the easy shower. You know it's not easy now, no, but actually it's easy to like make money. But it's very, very hard to like safeguard that money. Safeguarding your money, like it's very, very easy for a scammer to take it like under 1 second spam everywhere don't blow. You get. But with that, we're wrapping up today's section, and I hope to meet us up in the next boot camp or in future or any other places. So good night and then stay safe. The conference. We like but yeah, I'll meet you guys all
You
in the
have to come.
conference.
Oh.
I promise. Ah, you got that big. Don't worry. Don't worry. We are all gonna meet that conference. I'm coming. Don't worry. So at least let me come and eat them. I heard that you people's palm wine is good that side. I have to come and confirm that part. So, but so have a nice day, everybody.